This is the second part in my project to recreate Kings Island in Parkitect. In this video, I mainly just focused my attention on the paths around Coney Mall and Rivertown, and connecting those paths. As you can see right here, I'm just starting the path that leads from the Eiffel Tower to Rivertown. Once again, if you see my screen going blank, that's just me tabbing out to look at Google Earth on my other monitor. And now I'm starting the paths around Rivertown. These are some of the hardest paths just because they change shape so much. The path constantly changes type, size, and shape, so these are kind of hard to make, but I figured it out. This is the area near the funnel cake stand, which eventually leads to Mystic Timbers and Diamondback. This is the path by Mystic Timbers, where one side splits and goes to Mystic Timbers, and the other goes to Red's Hall of Fame and Diamondback. They eventually connect, and both go to Planet Snoopy in the end. I had a very difficult time getting the shape of this path right, so as you'll see, I'm going to delete it and remake it a couple times until the shape is perfect. Now that I have that path finished, I'm finally able to connect Rivertown to Planet Snoopy. Now my next objective is to connect Coney Mall to the paths leading up to Rivertown. This is the end of Coney Mall, where you have the Antique Autos and where you have Jukebox Diner. The path curves around Jukebox Diner and eventually leads to the paths around Rivertown. The hardest parts were the shape of the curve and getting it to line up with the path heading to Rivertown. It took me a couple attempts, as you'll see. This path runs at like a 35-degree angle compared to the main paths. It took me a couple tries to get something that looked close enough, but once I got it, the rest was pretty easy. Now I don't have all the paths finished at this point, but I have a large majority finished. Now I'm able to start on rides and things other than the paths, as you'll see in the next video. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.